Hello and welcome back, everyone, to the episode 4 of Final Thoughts with Emilio. So, tonight again, I keep doing this. Tonight, we're gonna be talking about Australia, the Australian Grand Prix. And first of all, I would like to just not complain, but state a fact that it was very late. Uh, it I don't know if it wasn't as terrible. I haven't like as having to wake up at 6 or 7 to like watch the race, but it was at 1 a.m. here in Mexico. So getting to the start of the race wasn't a lot of a problem. It was getting to the finish of it. By the time that we were reaching the end of the race, I was very tired, and although I was engaged, I was like kind of like almost dozing off. So yeah, it was the first time I watched a race at that time because yeah, I didn't watch live the last time we raced Australia. So yeah, just kind of like a quick complaint observation of this race. Moving on, um, I'm gonna focus tonight only on the race. So I was very happy to see a clean start. It was great. I think what surprised me the most of that start was just how Lewis and George managed to launch their cars into P3 and P5. I thought that was pretty cool, just hitting the brakes late, and they quickly gained positions. So that was pretty nice. Damn, like I was not expecting that from them. Um, Moving to a little bit more of sad news, at least I thought, was during the start and like the first lap, just Sainz losing 5 positions. That was not great. And then just as I was thinking, oh okay, well he has to like swim against the current. It's gonna be a hard race for him, but he has a car. Lap 3 comes around and he just gets beached. Which I mean that was just sad. Um, Not a lot on that. I didn't like it. What I did like was seeing some videos afterwards and some memes and tweets about the marshal that was there on that corner to just do God's work and just slide in front of Carlos, just like very dramatically slide in front of him as he was like walking, not really, but walking towards the track and just saving his life and actually doing his what he's supposed to do, which is protect the driver. But it was I liked it. It was pretty funny, just like that smooth sliding and just like his arms just open wide. That was pretty funny to me. Um, Moving on from the start of the race, it was nice seeing Sebastian back. Um, I don't think he was in full control of the car at the beginning. I mean, he ended up retiring from the race, but um, yeah, I think he was just like struggling to control it. At like, I know Stroll told the team that it was just undrivable, but I did think he was being a little bit uh, exaggerated. I mean, what do I know? I've never driven an F1 car. I've never driven an Aston Martin, so I just didn't fully believe him. But to see Sebastian just like struggling like that with a car, then okay, maybe he wasn't exaggerating as I thought. And I thought it was a shame that he could not finish the race after his comeback. So I don't know. I'm hoping that he can do better as the season moves on. Hmm. Oh yeah. Uh, so I know K Mag. It's known for like putting his elbows out and like just like he's not afraid of having a little bit of a fight during a race. And I thought it was interesting, or I liked seeing as spectator that on lap 17 he just went like full send mode, and it ended up in him using his car as a lawnmower for a little bit. I do think that he was pretty lucky that that was it. I think he loses one position on that incident, but Yeah, it was. I don't know. I thought it was very entertaining. I'm just playing with the drivers' lives and skills like if it was nothing, but that's okay. Um, yeah, another important thing, at least on my opinion, was sorry, there was a fly. Verstappen with the undercut, and also Alonso just like immediately having a very ballsy overtake on Gasly that was like it required a lot of precision. I thought it looked like it was pretty close, uh, with a lot of courage to do that overtake. So I liked seeing that. It was pretty interesting, and I think it helped. Who did I write here? Oh, that helped Verstappen because um, I think Gasly was Gasly was about to or trying to overtake Verstappen, but when Alonso does the move on him, that kind of like shook Gasly off, and then like eventually Max just took off. So yeah, pretty nice to watch. Um, oh yeah, I was like, I think I was kind of like a little bit like dosing off the race, and then lap 22 comes, and then just Albon almost crashes into Norris, which I would have been pretty ashamed, not ashamed, but pretty sad about while trying to overtake. And well, not even only Norris, I think it was Stroll too. Um, and that was pretty exciting. I think I legit said, well, not legit because I was speaking Spanish, but I went like, damn, and just like, I was completely surprised about how close that was to just being a what could have been a pretty bad crash in my opinion. And I did like seeing like three cars occupying the full, well, not full, but almost full width of the racetrack, like just Lando, Stroll, and Albon just kind of trying to like overtake each other. It was kind of cool just seeing them all spread out. So I like that. I like that a lot. I enjoyed it a lot. Um, Oh yeah. Okay. So it wouldn't have been an episode of Final Thoughts if I don't talk about Checo, and I was really happy as a fan to see him on lap 23. Just, I mean, I imagine this is what he said, and he was like, you know what? I don't mind about the wall. There's no wall here, and he just steps on it and goes around Lewis and just makes a solid move on him. I really like that. I thought it was a very clean move. At first, I didn't realize that it was that close to the wall. Maybe it wasn't like millimetric close, but I think on that corner on the outside, it's a pretty solid move. So good one, Checo. Thank you for that. I guess he engaged the Minister of Attack too. Uh, yeah, I was also surprised because again, I did not picture them doing anything that relevant so far with the cars that they have. Although George has been kind of solid, but I was surprised that Mercedes was giving a good race. I think they even gained positions on Checo, but I was even more excited to see him just taking it right back. Well, maybe not right back, but taking the position back on lap 36. Yeah, 36. And everything was going great. It was an eventful race. We had a lot of like surprise moments, a lot of awe moments, and then just Max pulls over lap 39. Like, what the actual fuck? Not happy about that, but yeah, I think the car caught on fire, and then he was just down, like pointing the marshal's word to like put out the fire. I don't know. I mean, of course, I don't think he thought that he was gonna go back to racing, but I don't know. It was nice to see him worried about the integrity of the car. Maybe I'm just making this up. Maybe he was just like, "Oh, fire! Please put it down. Put it off." But I don't know. I like seeing how like frantically. He was just like, "Yo, point there, like turn off there." That was fun for me. Um, yeah. Oh, okay. I think one of my favorite things from this race was, and I thought it was pretty funny that Leclerc wanted the fast lap so bad. Like he already had it, but like he was on the team radio just going like, "Yo, guys, I think we should really go for the fast lap before we hit traffic." And they were like, "Negative, man. Like you already got it. No one else is gonna take it away from us. Trust us. We got you. We got you, homie. Like just relax, drive, win this. You're good." But he wanted it so bad. I think he asks again, "Hey guys, I really think we should go for the fast lap." And the team just goes like, "Nah, man. This is what we're doing. We're not gonna go for the fast lap. You already have it. Keep at it." And I thought it was even more funny that he just goes like, "Okay, but okay." Like it kind of reminded me that he is a young guy. Like he was just like a little kid just trying to go for his fast lap and then just kind of like accepting the fact that he was not gonna get it. So that was funny, I thought. Um, and then as I almost mentioned it before, but I thought it was also funny just how almost by the end of the race, Checo just goes on the radio. He's like, "Yo, are you guys still awake?" I don't know if he was talking to his pit crew, to his radio, or to the guys watching in Mexico because, he's obviously thinking about his Mexican fans every race that he goes into, right? Sure. Um, but yeah, I like how he was just like, "Yeah, are you guys still awake?" And then his engineer just was like, "Yeah, man, just jet lag." Like my man was just absolutely vibing with his lonely race. Like I think he had a 5 to 6 second lead on the guy behind him, and then he was like far away from the guy in front. So he basically had a back end of the race by himself. And well, at least he kept himself entertained, right? He didn't lose his sense of humor by the end of the race. So I thought that was funny. Um, I have this feeling that I've been talking really fast today. I thought I was going to be talking for way longer. And again, I have no idea how long it's been, but we've reached my final thoughts uh, moment of the video, and I can easily take way more time saying my final thoughts, but I think I have like four. So, first one, I was in love of the podium, Leclerc, Checo, and Russell. And I think in the first episode I said that I really wanted to see Russell get a podium with Mercedes. Not for a particular reason, but I felt like it's something that needed to happen, and it finally did. So I really like the podium. We have the three constructors that I was hoping that are gonna fight for the constructors championship. So nice to see Ferrari, Red Bull, and Mercedes just up there, put a little bit of extra flavor in the podium. Again, I cannot say this enough. I am surprised that Mercedes got a 3 and 4th position. Like, I just didn't think they had it in them for this race. So, yeah, I'm not happily surprised. I'm not angrily surprised about it. I'm just surprised, and I'm dealing with it. So, yeah, good stuff. Um, Also, I have to confess that I did not know what a Grand Slam was before this race. I read about it, uh, and I'm very, very happy that Leclerc is now a member of the drivers that have a Grand Slam, which now that I'm talking about it, I should probably read a little bit before recording because now I am blanking out. And I think the Grand Slam was pole and then have led the entire race and then get first position and the fastest lap. Have I been saying fast lap the entire video? I think I have. The fastest lap. So yeah, it was pretty nice to see him being part of that select group of drivers that have done it. I'm sure there will be more to come and more drivers to do so, but it was nice seeing him just like moving up on the drivers hierarchy, maybe. I don't know. And last but not least, we need to talk about how Alexander Albon just decided, well, not decided, he was the instrument. I'm pretty sure it was the strategist who did that, but he just went like, you know what? I have the hard compound tires, and I'm going to take this, guys, till the end of the race. I can do it. I think he went 56 laps with the same set of tires. And I think he pitted by the end of it because he must pit before the race ended. And I think he was in 7th or 6th and then dropped to 10th. So, even if it's only 1 point, Williams has points and excellent strategy, amazing display of just taking care of your tires, a great drive, great strategy, a lot of talent. I'm glad to see that in a Williams, Alexander Albon is doing something nice, you know? It's good to see that he still has it in him. He never lost it. And also, who am I to say that he lost it or has it in him? But it was nice seeing him giving a good result. So, yeah. Those were my 4 final thoughts. Next race is going to be Imola. Yes, at the Emilia Romagna. Yeah, I think that's the name. I don't know how to pronounce it. So, yeah, Emilia Romagna circuit. I'm very excited about it. I'm really hoping for the Ferrari 1-2. They have the car. It's their home race. I think it will be pretty cool to have, at least on one of the home races, to have Ferrari, if not the 1-2, just a first place. And if it's my boy Leclerc, that will be even better. Maybe I might regret this, but maybe pump the brakes a little bit, because I definitely want Leclerc or Checo. Hear me out. Checo, world champion. That will be nice. But it's looking like Leclerc has a very good pace, a very good car, a very good mental space. But if he keeps winning, then the whole Drivers' Championship is going to be over pretty fast. And that was a good thing about last season, that we got to see the resolution of that Drivers' Championship until the last race. So maybe the upcoming races he gets a second, third, maybe put a little bit diversity on that podium. But let's hope that in the next race at Imola, we can see red on the podium, have Ferrari up there, give the people what they want, give the fans what they want, and overall just have a good race, because I think that was the race where last year there was a lot of rain. It got postponed a lot. We had the whole Bottas and Russell crash and an amazing comeback from Hamilton. But yeah, let's hope that it's maybe not postponed like the last race, but as eventful in a good way like last season. So I have high hopes for Imola, and thank you for reaching to this part of the video. If you're still here, again, thank you very much. If this is the first video that you watch, I have 3 previous videos for the 3 previous races. I encourage you to watch them, and if you are all up to date, then I'll start working on the next video, so I can finally try to be like leveled with the pace of the races, because right now I'm still behind. But again, thank you everyone for being here. This was episode 4, Australia, on Final Thoughts with Emilio. Thank you everyone. See you next time.